What up, what up, what up? Salutations, what's happening? Pull up on me, my hump day people. Pull up on me. I would like to have music though. I gotta like see how Facebook be rocking with that. Because Facebook be they be tripping about the music thing, like flagging you for like copyrights and stuff. But the people want to hear a nice groove, you know what I'm saying? Like, yes you can actually. That you could go wrong with this, hell yeah. They'll flag you for an instrumental. Like if it's like I don't know. Like I said, sometimes they only want you to use their library, like their music library. But I don't know how they do it live though. But we can figure it out. It's all good. What up, y'all? Pull up on me. Yeah, I might go live. Well, I'm on the thing right here, so I wanted to go on. I was thinking about going live on TikTok, but I probably should have bought my other phone because I had I have like a few things on here that I can just have, you know. So it's all good. What up, y'all? Y'all already know. Roll call. Who's in the building? Let me know who you are. Let me know where you're from, and let me know what your relationship status is. Let me know what's happening. I'm gonna on put my phone on silent, man. What up? What up? Who we got in the building? Put the kids to bed. You know what's so wild? It's like it's 9 o'clock right now, right? When I was a kid, I had to be in bed at like 9 o'clock. Like for a good percentage of like kids today, these motherfuckers be up like 11:30, 12 o'clock, be chilling on the iPad, smoking a blunt, just chilling. I'd be like, yo, what happened to the early bedtimes? Shit is crazy. Bedtimes ain't what they used to be. And I blame these millennial ass fucking parents. Hell yeah. Like parents today, because they got their ass whooped, now they like complete opposite. Like they don't really do the discipline thing. They'll like snap off, but they don't do like structured discipline where they're rearing you in the right direction consistently. They just reacting to your bad behavior. I mean, to their bad behavior. It's great. Goddamn right, your kids be in the bed, Eileen. But Eileen, your kids are so quiet. I don't know if you would know if they're in the bed or not. It's like, motherfucker, you got that? That listen, hey, I can rock with that. When I was a kid, I would hide. My mom, when I was a kid, I would have to sneak to watch TV after my bedtime because all the shit that I wanted to watch was on after 9 o'clock. And I was like, who go to bed at 9 o'clock? Apparently, Zeus did, okay? But Def Comedy Jam, well, actually, it was more like Comic View. Remember Comic View? Man, listen, I love me some Comic View. Comic View, my mom, it came on after 9 o'clock. So I would have to like take a blanket, right? Because my room, if you saw from my TV, you know, I had that little ass security monitor TV. Like that motherfucker was small. You know what I'm saying? Like if it was a show that had more than 3 people in it, I couldn't watch it because my TV wasn't big enough to put all the motherfuckers on the screen. Like it was a small ass TV. Straight up, right? So I remember having to put like a towel down or like a shirt so my mom wouldn't see the light from the TV under the door. I was that smart in elementary school though. You know what I'm saying? Because my mom was clever. But I was like, you think you slick. You think your nickel is slick. But I got your penny change, baby. And I would watch Comic View. That's how I learned about Ricky Smiley, Bruce, like all the legends. Used to love that shit, man. Now these kids can stay up and watch anything. It'd be 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock. They doing everything around the house but checking the doors. It's crazy. What up, y'all? What up, what up, what up? So I'm gonna tell a story and then I'm gonna get out of here, right? Just for future reference, I'm definitely gonna start, what's the word? I'm gonna start promoting these lives. I'm gonna start promoting these lives. So y'all can kind of like know that I'm pulling up or whatever. But y'all can go back and watch this. If you know, you know. If you catch me, you catch me. But I am gonna start I am gonna start be promoting. I am gonna start be promoting. I am gonna start promoting a lot of exciting things that I have for y'all. I've been building a community. a dope community because a lot of shit has been happening. So listen, before I get started, tell me who's in the building. Who are you? Where you from? Are you married? Is you single? Are you ready to mingle? Do you have baggage? Are you divorced? Are you polygamy? Are you one ligamy? What kind of ligamies are you? Yeah, drop that down in the chat. So a lot has been going on in the world, and I've been observing a lot of different things. Jackie Renee, what up, boo? What it do? Um, yeah, I want to hear what you guys want me. If you guys want me to comment on anything y'all got going on, situations, whatever you want my opinion, you want my perspective, just drop it in the comment. Y'all know I got y'all. First and foremost, welcome to the Hump Day Romance experience. I am your host, Top Rope Zeus. All right, aka the bald head scallywag, aka Mr. Jimmy Superfly Snooker from the Top Rope, aka Moscato Mike, aka Rick Ramsey, aka Dick Pepperfield, okay? AKA Mr. Naughty by Norfolk. So, pull up on me. Let me know. Drop in the comment section. Tell me what city y'all in, right? And, yo, what's your relationship status? Are you divorced? Are you in a relationship and you want to get out of it? You know what? That's the one that people don't really be honest about. You notice how when people in relationships, you ever see a motherfucker that look like they pretending they happy, but you know deep down inside they look like they might just be trying to save face? I feel sorry for people like that. I do. Because that's like a prison that you're willingly being in. Only because you don't want to show people that, hey, I made a mistake. You know what I'm saying? Some people stay in their mistakes too long. If you know somebody that has stayed in a situation for too long, put a S down in the comment section for stay. Okay? Stayed too long. Put a S. S. Because a lot of people stay too long, man. And the more you stay, the more damage you do. Like, listen, one of my homegirls called me today, right? And I ain't gonna put her business out, but I will tell the story because the shit is wild as a motherfucker. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was taken aback. I was distraught. I was bewildered. You know what I mean? What's up, Natasha? What's shaking? Nothing but ass, I hope. So she called me, right? And this is a dear friend of mine. So you ever know when your friends need to just vent? They don't really need you actually replying and saying anything. This was that type of conversation. She didn't really need me to say shit. She was just kind of like running that shit down. And basically, she had she's been divorced from her husband, right, for a long time. I mean, like at least 15 years, right? And maybe even more. 15, at least 15 years. And they have been to court 60 times. They have been to court 60 motherfucking times. Danielle Nisi, what up, boo? Danielle came in. Hey, hey, hey. What's up? Danielle, salutations. Welcome. We were wondering where you were. Right now, I'm telling a story, the beginning of a story of a friend of mine who is going through a crazy co-parent. This is a co-parent scary stories. You know, it's campfire shit. Y'all remember when it used to be a show on Nickelodeon called Are You Afraid of the Dark? Eileen, you remember that shit? Did you watch Are You Afraid of the Dark? It was on Nickelodeon, and you threw the kids. They was telling the campfire stories, right? And they were telling the campfire stories, and then they would throw the sand in the story, and then everybody would tell a different scary story. And it was one of these, like the terrifier. I mean, as a kid, you know, you scared as shit, and it was all mystical. That's how I feel whenever I hear somebody tell me about their co-parenting situation. It sounds like a fucking horror story that we got to throw sand on in a pit before we tell that tale. That's how it's wicked out here. It's wicked. No Ariana. I ain't bullshitting. I feel like it's just evil motherfuckers out here. I don't get it. And it's not a gender thing. I'm hearing stories from evil women, evil man. Everybody evil out this bitch. What is happening? I don't understand. I do not understand. I don't. I really don't. So yeah, that's what's been going on. So she said, you telling our age, are you afraid of the dark? Are you afraid of the dark was fire. Fire. Natasha say he still wants to be with her. So thank you. Let me get back to the story. Y'all know me. Real quick though, the link, if y'all look in the chat real quick, in the link, y'all will see that I've launched my very first Patreon, y'all. And that right there is I'm on 1,000 member challenge. I want 1,000 members in my top Rope Zeus community. And I'm very excited by it. But anyway, I ain't gonna add y'all to death. Let's stick to the story real quick. So look, I do think that he still wants to be with her, right? Because niggas don't be. You know what I don't like about niggas? Here's what I hate about niggas. It be the biggest, strongest, most honorable ass nigga on the outside. Actually, let me take that back. It be an honorable person on the outside. And on the inside, doing nigga shit behind people's back. And it's just being a dickhead. And I just feel like there's a lot of men and women that take advantage of each other. And what happens is a lot of us who are not like that, we can't tell who's who. It's no different from some snakes, right? If you look at snakes, some snakes, they bite, while other snakes, they don't. But when you're looking at them, the average person can't tell which one is which. That's how it is with toxic people in the world. That's how it is with dating today. We can't tell who's toxic from the healed individuals. We can't tell who's the person who is safe to connect with, right? And the person who they seem nice now, but these people are going to try to bring you down for the rest of their life. And I feel like every time I hear people tell horror stories, right? Because this man basically, he owed her $60,000 and he got out of paying it. He won in court where he didn't have to pay the money. And it's messed up because she's a single mother who has raised 3 girls, right? And the man makes good money, all right? He in the military. Hey, now I love the military. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all protecting us. But y'all know a lot of people in the military be on bullshit. Y'all know that. A lot of people in the military be on bullshit. The military definitely puts a mental stress on people for sure, for sure. It really does. So anyway, this man got out of paying her, and it's like that really kind of hit her hard. And basically, because he has the money, he just been kind of like the fees, like he got the lawyer there, like he's trying to drag out the proceedings. It's kind of like somebody that knows, hey, I got more money, I got more bread than her, so all I got to do is just drag this thing out, and I'm gonna get what I want. And I thought to myself, I was like, damn, man. Here's what she said. She gave him the money. He owed her $60,000. She went into court and said, hey, if I have to come back to court and keep fighting him for this, then I don't want the money. And she says, whatever we do, it just has to end today. And the judge was like, you sure? Because, it looks like you're entitled, to some of this money, or at least, whatever. And she was like, the amount of stress that it was putting on her to be in a room with a person that you despise, like a person that you was in a relationship with and they've done you so dirty to the point like a dog in the street, she began to get triggered by just being in the same room with him. And it's like, a lot of people don't really understand that. Like a lot of people don't really understand, like it's a lot of women who they've gone through so much abuse from a man that just the sound of his voice disrupts their spirit. And trust and believe, ladies, if you ask, oh, is that like that for men too? You're goddamn right. Absolutely. If you've been through something like that before, put a heart in the comment section. Put a heart in the comment section. Miss Gomez. What's up, Slim? What's poppin'? So I asked my homegirl, I was like, did you need the money? She was like, hell yeah. She went and picked out a car and everything, thought she was gonna get that motherfucker, and yeah, it didn't pan out. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, that's gotta be real messed up because I feel like Danielle, you said you've been there. Danielle, there you go. Danielle said she's definitely been there. It broke my heart to hear her tell me this shit because I'm just like, God damn, man, like, what would make a motherfucker just be like, mind you, I ain't, everybody, I'm not saying he's just gonna open right, give him, just saying like, but damn, where's the human decency? That's what I'm trying to say. Where's the human decency? So my homegirl told me that the judge looked surprised when she was like, yo, he can have all the money. I just want it to end today. Because like I said, they had been going to court she said about 60 times in and out of court. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time to be going in and out of a court with a person that you don't even want to be involved with, right? Then she was like, it was a blessing. She was like, all money ain't good money. And how she was like, Zeus, if I would have won that money, now for the next 15 years, I have to wait. I have to basically be in communication with this person in order to send me the money, right? Like, hey, are you gonna send the money today? Like, I mean, this month, like, you have to be in communication. She was like, yo, it's not worth me having to be in communication with him because just that alone just made her sick. You know what I'm saying? And I understood that shit. I totally did. You know what I mean? She was just like, yo, all money ain't good money. I'm just like, shit, but that's $60,000. That's some good money. But I understand because she also, what she said is, in the court system, it ain't always just like black and white. Like if you win the case, they just gonna pay you all the money up front. It don't work like that. A lot of times they treat it like how do they treat like collection debt, right? So if she would have won and he had to pay her the 60,000, right? Basically, he would have had to send it to her every month, and you know she has to like basically trust that he's gonna do that. But he was the type to like play with her, like be like, oh, I sent it, didn't really send it, but be like, oh, I must have hit the wrong number in the account number. Well, it's gonna take me a few days to fix this, and then I'll just get you next month. Like, it's a lot of petty ass men in the world. It's a lot of petty ass men. Now, don't get it twisted. A petty man can't hold a candle to a petty woman, but it's a lot of petty ass men out there. And then I asked her, I was like, well, your daughters are grown now. Like, their daughters are grown, right? And I was like, what did your daughters have to say about your dad, their dad doing this to you in court? Because this is a recent. I was just like, she was like, they don't know. I said, why you ain't tell them? She was like, she's like, I didn't want them, something to the effect of, okay, she did make one good point. She said, yo, I don't want them to know because if I told it to them, then she would have to talk about it. And she didn't want to talk about it anymore. And I was like, okay, I can understand. I can understand that, right? Because it's just been so draining. But on the opposite end of that, she was like, well, I don't want to interfere with how they feel about their father. That's where I fucking disagree. I fucking agree. Listen, if you have kids, right, and my child's mother gets me assaulted or throws me in jail or whatever, God forbid, right? I'm not going to tell my 8-year-old child that or my 10-year-old because that's a child, they shouldn't really. But in the same breath, I'm not going to sit there and bald-faced lie to my child and think I'm protecting them by not telling them what's legitimately going on. Not everything, but in a way where just enough to where their kid brain can understand. Like, you ain't gotta, it's just a way. I feel like I don't want to ever interfere. And I don't think you should ever interfere with how the child feels about their parent. But if your parent is out, like, let's God forbid, doing something they ain't supposed to be doing, after a certain point, you gotta the kid gonna start to be like, yo, what's going on, Slim? And we just supposed to lie to them to their face. I just don't agree with that. I just don't. So for me, it's like, when my child get 18 and whatever she want to ask me, I'm gonna let her know. Even if it's before 18, if I feel like she's adult enough to understand, then I'm gonna tell her. But I'm not gonna tell half the story. I'm gonna tell what I did too. See, most parents, they'll always tell what the other person did, but they ain't never gonna tell what they did. Ever. And it's a lot of single moms that never told why the dad left. They just like, oh, he just left for no reason. He crazy. Is he? Or was he trying to get away from your crazy toxic ass? Or at one point were you not the best version of yourself and you did and said some things that was crossed the line, right? But you just expected him just to just stay there. Like, I don't ever agree on any parent leaving their children, ever. But also, too, you can't be a parent if the situation kills you to fucking death. Now you're no good to anybody. And I always say, man, don't let that co-parenting shit kill us. Don't let it kill us, because it will if you let it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's a lot of us that are really going through it. And shit, I'm like, hey, man, I don't know about y'all, but I surrendered. I surrendered. I said, hey, look, I surrender. I do, straight up, because some people in life will drive something into the ground. They will, and it'll be at our expense because life is short. And I don't want to spend my years, my days, my holidays, my summers, my spring times, right? I don't want to spend those beautiful moments arguing with a motherfucker that I don't like any motherfucking way. I don't. I don't. I do not want to waste my life doing as such. I do not want to waste my life trying to make something work with a person that just doesn't want to make it work. Let's just get the paperwork. Everybody do what they said they're going to do. And then everybody live peacefully and respectfully. Because that's the best you can hope for. Because most of the time, there's never two mature adults at the same time that want to make it easy. It's usually one mature person and it's one unmature person. I don't know why these two like having sex. I don't know. The mature people, they rarely, like to get it in. But the mature and unmature, oh, listen, raw ski all day. I don't know. The world will never know. All right, y'all, roll call. What do y'all think? What do y'all think so far about the story? Who's right? Who's wrong? How do y'all feel about the situation? Have you dealt with anybody something like this? Let me know. Let me know. Let's see. Comments. Natasha Parella says, hurt people, hurt people. That is true. Hurt people, hurt people. Danielle says, I would tell you my story, but you would need some brown liquor. Why the liquor got to be brown? Why the liquor got to be brown? It must mean you got a ghetto story to tell. And I love a good ghetto story. Don't get it twisted. Ain't that right, Eileen? We like good ghetto stories. That's right. We love good ghetto stories here. Danielle says, kids always find out in the end. They do. Kids always find out in the end. And you said, at some point, you have to face them with honesty. Honesty is the best policy. Once again, I think you don't have to tell them more than they need to. You can add more to the story as they get older, or some of us just have to see the maturity in our children. We just have to see the maturity in them. Because a lot of us, we weren't coddled. A lot of us, didn't have our parents. I know, shit, nigga, I had to be motherfucking about 10 years old before I even realized I ain't even had, like, my daddy wasn't there. I was like, hey, I watched an episode of Fresh Prince one time, when Will Father came in for 2 seconds. And Will thought he was about to get a daddy. And that motherfucker left so quick. I remember looking at the TV like, nigga, that's my life. Nigga, that's where my dad is. He driving trucks? I didn't know, because I had never seen him. He was gone before I was even like a year old. So I was just like, damn. And my mother had never said anything. It was almost like she was like, yeah, maybe this nigga won't notice. All the other kids got daddies and he don't. Maybe he won't notice. I didn't know. It was like nobody chimed me to fuck in on this shit. You know what I mean? And then when I finally asked my mother about the shit, she pulls a picture out of the drawer of my father holding me on the day I was born. I look at her and I'm like, well, how long you been holding this motherfucker shit? What else you got in there, nigga? That is, you got a whole. Is the nigga in the drawer? Parents did not do a good job at prepping us about what the hell was going on. So I feel like kids, we need to let them know what's going on in a way that they can understand, right? Otherwise, we're asking them to literally go against their instincts because kids can sense when something is not right. Kids can sense it. A lot of times they can sense it quicker than the adults because the adults, we so distracted with our phone, with our own self. But kids, they still have that intuitive thing. And so sometimes when they know something is wrong and we tell them no, it ain't, when we know it is, we making them go against their gut. And that's not good. They should be like, oh, your intuition is correct. You know what I'm saying? Your second stomach, your second brain, rather. It's correct. So, yeah, stop lying, y'all. Let's just stop lying. That shit is for the birds. Miss Gomez, she said it's rare to see both parents co-parent with good intentions. It is. You know what? Maybe we should come up with a good co-parenting dating site. You know what I'm saying? And then all the shitty co-parents, they can't be on the site. We're gonna not let them on. That way the good parents can get with each other. But some parents don't want to get with each other. Some parents want to find people that don't have kids. Which I don't think there's anything wrong with. People like, well, if you got kids, how you gonna have a problem with somebody else having kids? The same way fat people don't want to date other fat people. You know, I could be fat, but that don't mean I want a fat woman. Nothing wrong with the big girls. You know, I done had me a couple big jumps back in the day. Had me a little grenade, a little granada. I've never really been with like a super, super happy woman, but I did come close. One time I got drunk at a homecoming when I was in college, and boy, a big ass biscuit almost caught me slipping. She was like a balloon. And my line brother Paul saved me. When I say Paul saved me, Paul saved me. The girl, I was at homecoming, and I was talking shit, y'all, and I was drinking because homecoming, y'all know, it was popping. And look, at this time, I'm getting ready to graduate. I got me a little job. I'm feeling myself. I'm having fun at homecoming. I am drunk. I am cookbooks, okay? But I'm having a good time. I'm keeping it together. But I'm so like drinks, you know what I'm saying? You got the Alpha Punch, you know, you got the Zeta. I remember seeing a girl come up to me, but she was short. And you know, you just see her face coming up. It's like, oh, she had a nice face. She had a very nice face card. Very nice face. And then she was like, yo, you know, we should link up later. I was like, all right, cool. You know, we can hang out, whatever, me and my homies. And so anyway, she was like, cool. I told her where my dorm was. I was like, yeah, you know, I'm over here at Suite. She's like, cool. I forgot about the girl. I go to my room, pass out, sleep by my damn self, right? And the girl was outside of the dorm trying to get in. Zeus, Zeus. I don't know if she was saying that, but that's how I was like envisioning it. Because my line brother was like, hey, he was walking into our dorm, right? This is like late at night. He was walking into our dorm, and she was out there. And she was like, hey, do you know, because she knew we were frat brothers. She's like, hey, do you know where Zeus' room or what Zeus is, whatever? And he looked at her and lied straight to her face, like, oh, Zeus, his dorm's not here. She's like, nah, like, Zeus not here, And then the next morning, he told me, he was like, hey, bro, showed me a picture. He was like, this is what I saved you from. Bruh, this nigga saved me. Like, when I say a grenade, you know when somebody toss a grenade in your lap and then you lose your legs? I was about to lose my legs, y'all. That's all I'm saying. Paul saved me. God damn it, Paul, I fucking love your ass, man. Shit. Cause that was way more hamburger meat than I was willing to grill. That was ground chuck. That was ground chuck. I ain't even have like a back brace. And you know, it was just too much. And that's why I stopped. I was like, I need to calm down this drinking because I ain't seeing the right things. You know what I mean? Because if I would have been caught with her, y'all, pretty women would have looked at me like, really, Zeus? Really? And it ain't got nothing to do with big joints. Because I've seen some pretty big joints that'll outrival skinny joints. So it ain't about that. It's just, Shorty didn't have the right, she ain't have it in the right places. She was kind of like Grimace from McDonald's, like Ronald and Ronald's crew. She was kind of built like Grimace, or like one of the Pac-Man ghosts, you know? She was kind of like that, like kind of like stocky up top. And that ain't what I was going for. Mm-mm. I've never been a top-heavy kind of guy. I don't like top-heavy women. Where they little at the bottom, never been my thing. Shout out to whoever is there for, to each its own. Never been my cup of tea. All right, let me read these things. Danielle says, my mother was similar. She didn't speak negatively about my father. She let me come to my own conclusion. I fell out of the details I found out all of the details in my early 20s, which was also traumatic. See? Danielle tried to, Danielle caught a stray. It's going to happen. This sounds like consequences of 151. Honestly, I didn't even have a drink of choice back then in college. My only favorite drink of college was anything free. Anything I didn't have to pay for, I was like, cool. Because I was broke back then. I ain't started making money. I was in the band. You know what I mean? I was in the band. Protective Spears, are you back in Norfolk again? It's a pig's pussy pork. You goddamn right, baby. Shout out to Norfolk, born and raised, baby. I'm in this bitch. But I've been back in Norfolk for like 5 years now. I came back in 2020. Secretly, came back. Was laying low. I was like the Ninja Turtles. I was like laying real low. Because I didn't know if I wanted to. I was about to give up this shit, y'all. I was about to give up. I was over doing content creation and shit like that. Not over it, but I just felt like I just didn't want to do it. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it was just wild, man. And I feel like a lot of us, I don't know about y'all, but for me, I haven't been able to shake God's purpose for me. I have not been able to shake it. And that shit is like something that you think, oh, well, if I go make a bunch of money here, then that'll make it so that I don't want to do this thing anymore. I don't need to do it. And it's just like, nah, man, if you a singer, it don't matter if you make $1 million as a lawyer. If you really an artist, that just comes through you every day. It's just something you have to do. Not to say you can't do both things. I'm just saying, like, for me, I never thought I was going to keep like pursuing this. And I'm glad I did, because I was depressed. I was in the deepest fucking depression that a bald, light-skinned man with a beard could be in. Like, I was so fucked up, I couldn't even get on like my cell phone and talk without being like, adore, without second guessing. That's how messed up I was. But I felt like it always comes a time in everybody's life where God is telling you to shut up and listen. And I just had to shut up and listen. And I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta like shut up and listen and let God steer you. And for me, God has been steering me, especially this year, to helping more people, connecting with more people, which is why I started my Patreon. And I just started it today. Today's my first day with the Patreon live, man. And y'all are the first people actually hearing about it. And I'm really excited. I'm very excited. Shout out to Natasha. Natasha is a part of this community. She's been following me for 2 years, and Natasha came on and watched my lives and was like, Zeus, I want to help make this a community for people like us who need to talk about all the messed up things that's going on in life. We need community, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times y'all hit me up in DMs asking me what I think about certain scenarios, and I'm like, look, why don't I just create a place where we all can meet every month, every week, and y'all can talk to me directly. You have exclusive access to me. Ask me whatever question you want. Because honestly, y'all know we can only be but so raw in our conversation on Facebook and YouTube. Y'all know that, right? So this is where I'm always going to be. I'm always going to have it here to where, we can talk and people can have access to me. But for the people who are like the Hump Day Romance, like y'all my real day ones, you the family, you the ones that want to have the conversations. You want all of me, from the funny to the deep thoughts to, yo, Zeus, what do you think about this shit? And that's what I wanted to give y'all. So I'm excited, man. So I have 1,000 member challenge. I'm doing 1,000 member challenge where I want 1,000 members in my Top Rope Studios community. I've got short films that I haven't shared with y'all, like acting, real acting that you guys haven't even seen me in. You're getting my entire catalog, Hump Day Romance, like full episodes, not the clips that y'all see online and not the edited ones. Y'all gonna get the raw as a straw Hump Day Romance episodes where I'm talking about relationships and dating from a serious but also funny perspective way, you know. And I couldn't be more proud of the work that I'm doing. That I hope you guys will do with me and be my community too. If you haven't subscribed, if you're not a part of my Facebook membership, my Facebook group, it's called I Love Top Rope Zeus. It's also, I believe, on my profile. So make sure y'all become a part of that group because I want to hear what y'all going through because we all going through the same thing. And if you think we not, trust me, we are. Shout out to Adam Callahan. Adam Callahan. You know the last name Callahan makes you think like brake parts. Callahan brake parts. The best brakes in town. Like Callahan is a very white industrial Ford pickup truck steel type of name. Shout out to you, Adam. Good job. Protector Spears. This is my first time seeing you on live. Hey, what up, Protect? Peace. What's poppin'? What's happening? I was born there too. TWP. Tidewater Park. Why did I know that? Listen, don't be giving me, come on, y'all. Y'all can't be giving me abbreviations. Y'all know I smoke a little bit every day. So it's like TWP. I'm over here. What the fuck is TWP? TWP, yeah. Tidewater Park. I don't know what it means. I have been showing people in the Army your videos back in the day. Hey, yo. Hey, I appreciate that, my G. I appreciate that, bro. Lo, I love the military. I love the military. Eileen, my nephew, he a military veteran. You know, my pops, military veteran. My stepdad and my actual biological father were both in the Navy. My grandfather was in the Army. My sister was in the Air Force, and my uncle was also in the Army. So, hey man, shout out to the military. When I first started YouTube, the military, y'all was watching my videos when y'all was like on deployment and shit. And I feel like I let y'all down. I stopped making videos after a while. I'm like, damn, man, what if these niggas jumped off the edge? Like, man, Top Rope, stop making videos. Fuck this shit. I left y'all hanging, man. My bad, bro. But my YouTube channel is back up and running and moving and grooving. And with this Patreon, um, my Patreon family is now getting everything first and foremost. So you guys are going to be the first to get all my new episodes. I already got brand new content that y'all haven't seen already sitting there, fire, waiting. And I'm just excited, man. I'm excited. There's so much shit going on in the world. And I realize my gift is that I see the world from a different perspective, right? And I think a lot of us need a friend. A lot of us need somebody that we can watch that's going to give us good common sense information, not tell us what to do, but just give you a different perspective where you yourself, your grown ass self, can go and think about it for yourself, right? Because I feel like we need more laughter in the world. We do. We need more laughter, but we also need more common sense. So yeah, I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to everybody in the military. Um, I played a lot of military people, like Navy. I hate it though because I always got to shave my beard. And I'm like, why the fuck I got to shave my beard? Why can't I be one of these SEAL Team Delta motherfuckers that come from out the goddamn water and shit with the beard? I'm supposed to have a goddamn beard, man. They want to make me private fucking dipshit. And I'm like, come on, man. Give me something realer than that. Make me a motherfucking colonel. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm supposed to have all the badges like Captain Crunch. Make me that. But you know how they do the black man. They don't want me to be like that. People just need to be straight up and stop sugarcoating shit. Adam Callahan said that, yes, people need to start best be straight up and stop sugarcoating shit. Well, you know what? I agree to that. To me, everything in life is balanced. I don't think motherfuckers should just come up and say whatever comes to their mouth, comes to their brain, just say it out their mouth. I think if you really mean it, then say it, right? But ask yourself, if I say this, what do I gain from this? Because if you gain nothing, then don't do it. Because a lot of times I feel like we tell people too much of how we feel, and that messes us up in the long run. If I don't like you, it's a very good chance that I probably won't tell you that I like you or that I don't like you. Because what if I need your ass? Hey, I got light now. Hey, let there be light. Because what if I don't need your ass? Right? What if I don't? I mean, what if I do need you, right? People got to understand, and mind you, I'm not saying pretend to like people, because if you really annoy me, then I don't give a damn if I need you or not. I'm cool. But my point is, sometimes we overshare, right? And we do it in a way where it's like, it messes us up for future things. A lot of times, I can't tell you how many times somebody has thought that I'm their friend, and they my friend, but I'm not their friend, basically. You see what I'm saying? Actually, I take that back. I'm their friend, but they not my friend. That's how I go. It's been many a times. Have y'all ever had that situation happen to y'all where people come to you, right? And you like, okay, I'm your friend, but you not my friend. It be like that. It really do. Silence is powerful. And men and women, ladies and gentlemen, let me say that, they used to take advantage of that power of silence. Now, everybody, because we all got platforms now, everybody thinks you're supposed to say everything. I don't think you're supposed to say everything. I've definitely learned how to deal with people better by like just saying less sometimes and letting people talk. Because sometimes people just want to talk from a nervous perspective. They just want to talk. So it's like, all right, well, if you let them talk, then you'll learn everything you need to know about them, right? So, yeah, let's practice shutting the hell up a little bit more. That'd be great. Seneca Brown Midget. Is it Seneca or Senesee? I'm messing your shit up. I'm sorry, Miss Brown Midget. Yo, her middle name is Brown Midget. Miss is, how you spell S? How you pronounce Senece? I mean Senece. How you pronounce that? Is it? It ain't no A. I thought it was Seneca, but I don't think it's Seneca. See, y'all done stumped Eileen, shit. I was doing that in my deployment too. Shout out to the deployment. Where'd you go at when you deployed, Protector? Yeah. Senesi. Yo, you ever feel how dumb you feel trying to like sound out a word? When you a kid, they tell you to sound out the word, but when you an adult, sounding out a word feels like when you trying to tie your shoe and you almost kind of forgot. Senesi, that feels better than what I had going on. I'm over this motherfucker talking about Seneca and shit. I'm sorry. Oh, it's Sinis, like Dennis. Like, no. It's Sinise, like Denise. Hey, Sinise. Come on, girl, give me a little piece. Sinise, Brown Midget. That cannot be your real name. Sinise Brown Midget. That cannot be your name because that is way too much fun. That is way too much fun. Old brown midget. Old brown midget ass nigga. Like if I was together with you, oh my God, the amount of fun. Every argument. Like, all right, Sinise Brown midget ass motherfucker. And you can't get mad that shit. All right, I'm just saying. I think that's a lovely name. Sinise, I've never seen that spelled like that. Half of me is very impressed because it looks like it could be like a foreign name. But the hood in me says maybe your mom liked a lot of Hennessy and maybe she named you some ghetto ass shit that just looks nice. Whatever it is, I think it looks good on you, baby. Boom, that's what I think. Don't nobody rock that Sinise like you do it. Sinise. Brown midget. Can I tell y'all something that I probably should just tell y'all on the Patreon? Can I tell y'all something for real quick? Listen, and I can't say a lot of stuff because once again, I got to talk behind that Patreon wall because Facebook will start to flag us and then it ain't gonna be no fun. But I used to be ashamed of my sexual fantasies that I thought would be cool. You ever have a sexual fantasy where you like, I don't know if I really want to do it like that. I think I just like the fact of just talking about it and just playing around with it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I kind of always wanted to be with a midget. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I feel like it would have been a great time. I always liked that fat little midget, but I was like, man. And I don't mean disrespect too. Like I know they like to be called little people, so let me say little people, right? But back in the '90s, that's what you would call. But little people, right? And not like as a fetish. Like I know they're real, intelligent people and all that. I'm just saying. When I used to watch porn on VHS, right? Because when I was a kid, porn was on VHS. And I'm like, one of them had like a small person in it, right? An M word, you know, a midget. And I was like, she was cute. And she was just like a compact person. I was just like, man, I could probably throw her around. That would be very fun. She jumping off the dresser on the dick, like, ew, boo. Like she could do WF wrestling moves that a regular sized woman couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? You could toss her around, sling her back on the wood. You know what I'm saying? She could hit the rock bottom on that jump. Shoot. Let her hit a Stone Cold Steve Austin on it. Give me a hell yeah. Shit. I'll give you a hard dick. Give me a hard dick, yeah. I'll be in that motherfucker like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah. I have a special. I had a very special for just small people, and I was like, man, this is dope. But those small people sometimes they don't be having the cutest faces, so you got to catch one that's like a cutie, because some of them be looking a little rough, like all people. It's rough, tall looking tall people. We all, hey, all of us have been ugly versions of ourselves before. But don't judge me, y'all, okay? Just don't judge me, all right? Y'all got what y'all into. That was a fantasy of mine back in the day, all right? Don't judge me, because I don't give a damn no way. Let me see what y'all talking about in the comment section. Give me one, since I told y'all that y'all want to judge a nigga, everybody in the comment section, one fantasy right now, either that you had or you still have, and don't give me no little weak ass one. I want to give me your most embarrassing fantasy that you like, look, I'm kind of into that, or I was into that. I want to hear. Sinise, I damn sure want to hear, your ghetto hood story. Put it in the comment section, baby. Miss Brown Midget. Your name too fun. This is way too fun. All right, let's start reading these comment sections. Y'all know how I get. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Miss Gomez says, some children can see the absence of their father or mother, depends on who the children live with, right? Some children won't even ask, but as a parent, you can see them suffer emotionally. Facts. I agree to that. I definitely agree to that. Great comment, Ms. Gomez. I'll say like that with the children, the absent father or mother, it depends on who the child is with. It definitely, the person who doesn't live with the child, is definitely ways you can still bond with the child and not be in the house. But yeah, how the parents treat each other is human decency, man. And we're failing at that. The kids just need to see that you're supposed to be decent to another human being, despite your differences, and there's a lot of grown people that just act like little hurt kids, you know what I mean? And it's sad because we taking backward steps. We're taking backward steps, you dig? Protector, I was born there too. I read that one. Not fair. This is my first son. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. People just need to be straight up. That's right. Agreed. Overwhelming. Today was a very overwhelming day. So Sani said, agreed. Today was a very overwhelming day. So I wish I had that person to talk me through it. Sanice, I'm glad you said that. Right now, there are millions of single women in their house right now that come home from long days. They have long weeks. And what I think what they really want outside of, some really good, raw dingling is I think that they really want a person that they can unload their day to. A man that they can come home, or a woman, whatever you're into, but a person you can come home to that, you can just talk your shit about your day. Even if it's just to vent, they're there to just let you be whatever it is you need to feel and be. And I think for me, I'm realizing that that's really all that I'm particularly looking for. I can't speak for everybody else because I feel like a lot of us need the entire world and the rest of the galaxy to say they're happy. Me, I don't. I really, really don't, man. I don't. So yeah, I definitely understand what you mean by that for sure, for sure. Let's see, Protector Spears. People take life way too seriously. None of us is going to make it out of here alive. I saw bad, and this is not bad. Hey, perspective. That right there is a great perspective. A lot of times, I always say the situation will change once our perspective changes, right? And a lot of times, our perspective is really just is either too narrow. A lot of times, right? That's why it's good to talk to other people that's been through other aspects of life because if you don't, all you'll know is your experience in life. And if you think that you're the only, whatever I lived through or whatever you lived through is the only experience in life, then you bugging. I'll take it back to the 90s. You bugging straight up and down. So definitely, yeah, definitely, yeah, people definitely take life too seriously. But I think that's because, shit, all of us want everything except what we have. You know, all of us want everything except for what we have. And I don't know. I think we could all benefit from being a little bit more minimalist and asking ourselves, what do we really need to be happy? I think that's important to ask. What do we really need to be happy? Because I don't need the mansions and the multiple cars and, you know, the fame. I don't need that to be happy. I just want to do my art and connect with my community for what it's there for. I love connecting with y'all. To me, this is true stardom. When I have people that are stopping their day to sit and watch me talk to them about things that actually interest them because they see themselves in me. That's some cool goddamn shit. It's cool. It's very dope. So for me, it's like, this is what I love to do. And this is what I'm really, really good at. So I appreciate y'all with these comments because y'all are like dropping some science on me, and I appreciate y'all. And this is what makes the community good when you guys comment and give me your experience. This is not just about me, you know, not just about me. This is about us. It's about what we're going through, and we all need a community that we can be ourselves. Notice everybody here is very different, right? Everybody can say what they want to say, be what they want to be. I'm gonna call out bullshit every time, but I understand that everybody's opinion can be valid. Everybody's can. It don't mean any of us is right. We just tell you what our life experience is, you dig? And some of us don't have any people in our life that we can really talk to, especially men and women. I can't even say it's even more than one or the other because a lot of single mothers only have their children to talk to. You can't talk grown folks talk with your children, right? And then the people in your life and your family. Some of us, we got people in our family that just they ain't worth two dead flies smashed. Like you can't even have an intellectual conversation with them because they too hood, they too ghetto. They never got out of that small town mentality, so they can't even relate to the shit that you're trying to express to them. And that's frustrating. It's frustrating when you've elevated yourself, call yourself the black sheep, whatever you want to call it, but when you've elevated yourself, and now it's like you have to be around people that can actually understand where your mind is going. That a lot of times that's difficult. Danielle says silence can speak very loudly. Goddamn right. Silence can speak very loudly, Danielle. So if you having sex with him and you silent, that's you telling him that dick is weak. That dick is weak. You hear that silence? Nigga ain't nigga. You ain't hitting nothing. You ain't hitting out a wall yet. Get out of here. Psh. Loves Helena says, I definitely need to practice that. That's right, Helena. And Helena's pulling up on us from YouTube. Helena got a nice little profile picture. Like this blonde, baby. Yeah. Go ahead. Helena. That's like a TV name. I don't think I ever met somebody named Helena. Let's see. Silence needs no defense. I don't need to run you through the dirt. They will do it themselves, talking too much. Big facts, Danielle. Big facts. Sinise, like Denise with an S. And that's my maiden and ex-married name. Your maiden name and your ex's married name put together should be an example that y'all wasn't going to make it. Whenever you put y'all last name, that's a secret. They don't tell you. If you want to marry somebody, put your last name together. And if they look stupid together, don't do it. Don't do it. You don't want to be like, yeah, like, I don't know. Like, you don't want to be like, hey, my last name is Baby. Oh, my last name is Oil. It's like, now you're going to be Mrs. Baby Oil? Like, you don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Let's see. She's a cute one. Sinise. Iraq for 2 years. Yo, shout out to Protector. He was in Iraq for 2 years. Yo, I love watching them Iraq movies. Man, I hope I get to be in like a dope ass army movie. I've been in some, but not like I want y'all to be able to see me on the tubies and shit. Got my motherfucking shirt off, got the guns and shit. I'm down there motherfucking getting all the and y'all can be like, hey, that's my nigga Zeus. Zeus. I feel like I can do it. I feel like I can do it. It's happening. God got me. I'm gonna be in some more of them movies. Miss Brown Midget said, I'm black as hell. I'm black as hell. It's funny. There is a story though. Wear it, Miss Brown Midget. Me too. You want a midget? I knew it. Listen, don't judge me, Nisi. You want a midget? Listen, not Tubi. You damn right. I want to be on Tubi, right? And then I'm shooting, and then the gun just changes in my hand, like Grand Theft Auto, because the movie is so low budget. But I'm still giving you the acting. Listen, I'm gonna give y'all the performance though. I don't care if we shoot with a handy cam. It's all about the performance, okay? That's all I'm saying. Sinise she said, I'm 5'11", long legs. All right. Shit, I might use them legs as a necklace, girl. You better stop. Use your legs as a necklace. Ow. Ow. I done had some long leg women, and it's real nice. It's nice, man. I mean, listen, I don't have a type. My type is kind. I like a nice, kind, common sense, fun woman, not too by the book, but also too understands how to play by certain universal rules. It's just a balance. Most people are too left and too right. I'm like Baby Bear from the Three Bears. I like my porch just right. You know what I'm talking about? Just right. It's like if the Three Bears was X-rated, it'd be like, hey mom, this bowl of pussy is too hot. It's like, it's too hot. No. Then they go to the next one. It's like, oh, this bowl of coochie is too cold. And then they go to Baby Bear's joint. It's like, this coochie is just right. Just like that. All of us like our loving just right. That's it. That's it. That's why when you find somebody that you like, that knows your body, ladies, y'all usually stick with that nigga for a long time. Don't you? Like, when women find a man that knows how to make them climax and know how to make them turn into a sprinkler, all that, it don't even matter if that nigga got a job. You just like, look, you know how to find something that not a lot of men know how to find. So I'm going to have to keep you around. I know you're married. I know you're going overseas, but I just need you to come drop that leg off for me from time to time. It's true. It's true. It's true, ladies. If I'm lying, put it down in the comment section. But if I'm telling the truth, give me a heart. Give me one of them. If I'm telling the truth. Natasha said, no, just stop. A midget is under 3 feet. Natasha, you're like a midget's big homie, but y'all are like damn near eye to eye. I told you you should be having a handicap sticker, Natasha, because I don't think you've accepted your shortness. I think you are 4'11". Anything under 4'11", last time I looked, was like you're legally a small person, right? Natasha has not accepted that because Natasha says that she has a real big butt. I don't know, I ain't never seen it, but Natasha says she got a real big butt. So she say she's 4'11" standing up, but when she sit on her butt, she's 5'11". So I'm like, okay, there's some difference. So that's all I'm saying. Danielle said, do you know midget tossing is a thing? You're not far off. Midget tossing is a thing? Look, man, I want somebody to come up and tell me about this midget tossing, man. I'm going to put the link in the bio. Whoever want to come on this thing with me, just click the link. I just put the link up right here. It says host, right? If y'all want to come up here and tell me about something real quick before I go or ask me a question, you guys can go live with me. Let's see if anybody dares. Yo, I did not know, Danielle, you put me on and shit. This is why I love y'all, because y'all need to put me on, because I don't be knowing everything. You know, if y'all want me to comment on stuff, y'all got to inform me. So midget tossing is a thing. Well, like in like the Olympics, or like just in the bedroom. Like, what is it? Because I want to know. I'm like, yo, I want to know what turns you on. I want to know. I want to know. So I can be all that and more. The senator said, a mess. Okay, my daughter did the same. The need for companionship is real. What is the number one thing? I like that you said that too, Danielle. When we talk about companionship, right? Companionship is real. What's one thing about companionship that you guys like need? Like when it comes to companionship, you like, I need companionship because I need this thing. Like I need my person to be XYZ. Like what is that in that companionship thing for you guys? I don't want everybody to say the same thing, but just tell me, what is companionship to you? Like, because I think everybody just has different, opinions on that. And for me, I feel like true companionship is when we don't have to fake it. You know what I mean? I feel like true companionship is like, yo, we don't have to fake it. That's how I feel. True companionship is not having to fake it, but most people, they do have to fake it. And I'm just like, a lot of people are with people just to say they're with people. And I can't do that. That's not my thing. I can't do that. That's not my thing at all. I don't want to be with people just to be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I think companionship is something that people really got to ask yourself, what does that mean? Because to me, a lot of people, companionship is just sex. That's it. So you got to start asking your person, vexing people, seeing if you aligned, not just fine. Adam Callahan, happiness is the illusion of complacency in the absence of peace. Adam is deep as fuck. Pause, no diddy. That's very deep and philosophical, and I like it. I appreciate you. Happiness is the illusion of complacency in the absence of peace. That has to be like a philosophical quote from like Marcus Aurelius or something like that, or there is an actual philosophical belief called Seneca. Adam says, strive for peace because happiness comes and goes. Okay. Now I'm picking up what you're putting down. Now I'm picking up what Adam is putting down. That's the realest shit they ever wrote. That's the realest shit they ever wrote. Strive for peace because happiness comes and goes. Yeah, that's real. It is. And I think right now that's kind of where I'm at with it. Is like I'm striving for peace in my life because the challenges of tomorrow are gonna come. They're gonna come regardless, right? And the challenges of tomorrow is like, yo, if you find peace with no matter what happens, as long as you find the peace in knowing that you're doing the best you can, and if you get there to the final destination, then great. You accomplish all your dreams, you get the big houses and all the money, then great. But if you don't, can you be okay in not having those things? That's the question. You know? Yeah. Do you remember Ronald Carey from the Hampton Crabbers? Nope. Just to let y'all know, I'm the worst person to be like, hey, do you know such and such? I'm really good with faces. I'm really good with faces. I know some names, but a lot of people like, hey, do you know? I'm like, nah, I'm horrible at that, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. Let's see, what y'all talking about? Seneca, I'm done. Sinise, I'm done. Not Tubi. Don't sleep on Tubi. I'm not a midget for real. Don't sleep on tall women. Long legs can save your life. Legs for days will bless you. Team tall girls. All right, so check this out. My daughter is a tall girl, right? But sometimes tall women are shaped funny. So y'all have to make sure y'all shape the right way. Otherwise, y'all gonna be built like a big ass like turkey leg from the carnival or something. Like some of y'all are like top heavy. Some of y'all got butts. Some of y'all don't. And it's hard when you tall and you don't got no butt, because now everything from the waist down just look like a long ass crab leg. Like it ain't like I seen tall girls that got an ass like a compartment, like a glove compartment. You know what I'm saying? It's just got an ass like a UPS box. It's just not shaped the way you need it to. But if she's shaped the right way, and mind you, she can just have something small to her frame. Oh, listen, them tall women, boy, they come through stomping with it. They beautiful, beautiful. So I don't mind tall women, but a tall woman has to know how to handle that tallness. She has to walk with confidence with it. Some women are not confident with their tallness, and then it messes up the vibe. It's like I don't like I don't like talking to women that got low self esteem or like very insecure. I don't like that shit, because that just means I have to work 10 times harder to hype you up. And it's like, look, shorty, I can't spend the rest of my life trying to convince you that you're enough. That's something I could never give you. I could never give you that. No different from you can tell me, make me understand that I'm enough for myself too. So that's it. You know what I mean? Let's see. Companionship. Danielle says companionship is a safe space where I can be vulnerable, soft, hurt, heal, laugh, just be. Can we go to the grocery store and have a good time? Listen, I hate the grocery store. I'm not gonna lie to you. I can't stand the grocery store. If y'all bury me anywhere, don't do it in a grocery store, because I hate grocery stores. When I go to grocery stores, if I don't have a list written down, I go in there and forget everything that I thought I was gonna get. I forget everything, and then I get hungry in the store. So that's even worse, because I'm surrounded by all this goddamn food that I can't eat right now. But the irony of it is, if I don't buy this food, I'm not gonna be able to eat. I don't like grocery stores, but I think I'm a great person to go to the grocery store with. Just because it's not my jam, don't mean I'm not a good person to roll with. So I feel like, but I would pay somebody to do my grocery store shopping. Instacart, I don't like that Instacart shit either though, because I feel like I don't know. I'd rather pay my cousin up the street to go get my groceries and stuff. Like I don't like this Instacart stuff. I'm old school. I'd rather just pay my cousin, because I know they ain't about to do nothing to my food, or if something's there, they're gonna actually take the extra step and like look for it. They're like, oh yeah, the grocery store, they all out of water. How the hell a grocery store all out of water? Yeah, so I can't go back. Nah, nigga, you just don't want to go back. Let's see. Protector. I've been married for 19 years. Nice and respectful. Yo, you've been married for 19 years? Okay. I can dig that. I can dig that. 19 years. Okay. That's some good time right there. Well, look at what the cat drug in. Look
Yeah,
here.
I was trying to wait and see if somebody would join, and hopefully someone will.
Oh, listen, they don't want this smoke. I don't blame them.
I understand.
Yeah, let me get us right here.
Yeah,
There we go. How's that?
fine.
Fine. I'm getting ready to wrap it up, but you've been listening to the thing, so I'm gonna read a couple more comments, and then you tell me, yo. I know you got some notes or something that was said or whatnot, but I like the hair. The hair is herring.
I had to go out. I had a lot of errands to run, but I do have a question. Maybe you
You
can
do.
help. So can like the other people in the thing help?
So
Yeah.
it's a question right here. Let me get this real 2 seconds, and I'm gonna get with you. And I'm gonna put the comments up here so you can see, because I know you like to do that
I
as well.
probably can't say it.
There we go. All right. So let's see. You may not forget Denise Brown. I'm definitely not gonna forget uh, Brown Midget. I'm not.
Did you say
Protect
her
your
name
spirit.
right? Is that
Brown.
correct? Is it
You know
Sami?
what? It's probably Majit. Now that I'm saying it, now that you hear it, maybe it's Majit, but it looked like midget with two
God
T's.
damn it. You know I'm sensitive about that. Look, midgets are under 3 feet. Okay.
Listen, I do know you're sensitive about that. You're absolutely right. Remember, I told you, don't you take your ass going around bleeding on people. You deal with that shit in therapy like the rest of us. Now, I have a question. Who comes first, your spouse or your children? I say your spouse. That's what Protect Your Spirit says.
Children.
Okay, you say children.
Some people will say your spouse because if something happens to the kids, you can always make more with the
Okay.
spouse. But what if you don't like the spouse? I like the kids.
Oh, okay. That's a good perspective. Um, I think they're assuming that when they say your spouse, you niggas are happy and together willingly. So
Uh,
let's say you are with him and you're happy. He's your person, right? Are you saying who comes
he would want
first, your
me to
spouse or your
sacrifice
children?
for children.
Okay, children. Okay, okay. I say
Everybody else.
spouse.
Why?
I say spouse.
You have some philosophical
Um,
reason why.
well, I say spouse because, and this is assuming that I'm with a person that I love and I want to be together with. What happens is back, when daddy comes home, he come home a long day from work, or mama come home, long day from work. They
Okay.
should be they should be greeted with a plate. Like for me, you know, and like I say, every situation is situational, but Protector wanna come on this motherfucker. Oh shit.
Oh,
Protect
okay.
Protector look like Seal.
He
I
do.
do not look like Seal.
Protector look like Seal. Hey,
I do not
Protector.
look like Seal.
No, I'll give you this. You look like a better version of Seal.
Is it
You ain't got you ain't
protector?
you ain't got the vitiligo and stuff, but yeah, you a sharp
No,
brother.
actually, that's what my name means. That's not my actual name.
Okay.
That's what my name means.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Well, listen, Mr. Protector, brother, welcome, good brother, welcome. How are you?
I am always 100% pure bliss. Every
That-
day to end with a Y. Even my bad days is good.
Hey,
That's
man, I
great.
like that energy, brother. I like that energy. Let me ask you this. First off, I appreciate you participating in the chat. A lot of times we have a lot of women in the chat, so the fact that you came up here and pulled up, my brother, I love talking to intelligent men. So thank you for coming up here and just rocking with talking to me and my guest Natasha. So I'm gonna ask you the question: who comes first, your spouse or your children? You said you say spouse. Tell me why.
Yes. Okay, so I say the spouse, not because you can make more children. Um, when like my mom's a bishop, and biblically, I'm gonna put my wife before my children. My wife is the person I committed my life to. I did not commit my life to my children. I'm gonna do what I'm supposed to do with my children, but they're gonna end up growing up. They're gonna grow up and they're gonna be out there on their own and they're gonna have their own life. I at least gotta like her.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah. That
So
that's good. Go ahead, Natasha.
so for me, it's children because we've carried them for 9 months. We've given birth to them. They are our blood of our blood, skin of our skin. So for me, it's children. That's the biggest bond for me than the spouse.
And you know what? I talk to a lot of old people, right? When I was younger, I've always hung out with older people, right? And older people, grandmas, I remember them saying distinctively, and I mean the grandmas that had a man that came home every night, right?
Mm-hmm.
They always said that daddy comes first. And the
Okay.
reason they said that was because, and mind you, this goes if you like your spouse. If you don't get, mind you, a lot of co-parenting makes it easy to pick the child because you don't like the goddamn person no way. But we're assuming the situation is this is your person, this is the person you love, you want to be with, right? Granddaddy sacrifices his life every day. He go out the house. If it's a noise, he gonna go to the door. If anybody's gonna have the lease, he's gonna give the shirt off his back, the shoes off his feet, right? So the kids can have everything they want. That is the sacrifice that he makes for the family. The family puts him first because he puts the family first. So I get what you're saying, but what happens is a lot of women lose their husbands because they put their men not first. And your husband with you is the only place that he can ever be first, other than with his mother. And it's a lot of men that never was first with their mothers. So it's very, I don't disagree with your reasoning, but I say that for men, with us, we the heroes, y'all are our Lois Lane. We Spider-Man, y'all are our person. So if you don't look at us like the hero, who are we sacrificing for?
And you could still be the hero. It's just
Don't do it.
Mm,
Don't do it.
sacrifice,
mm.
and I can't sacrifice my kids.
Well, that's what I'm saying. You're gonna be alone with the motherfuckers because he gonna go and go be with a woman that's gonna put him first. And that's not. And my thing is, at least a brother like me, and I'll say, and it's just hypotheticals, of course. I don't know what the fuck I would do, but I say in the sense of, and I understand what you mean. It's not like I'm like the kids are we're gonna be eating in front of the kids, eating steak, and they over there eating cereal. That's not what I mean. But the first person who should get a plate is the father.
Oh yeah, if it's a plate, if you're talking about food.
Well, I'm not just talking about food. I'm just saying, like, if whatever is going wrong, if something wrong with daddy, that he's the foundation, right? He's the foundation. If you have a husband and you stress, who you running to?
So then, okay, you got to change the scenario then, because it's based on the scenario for me.
Okay. So what scenario was you?
Yes,
was you
I'm going to serve the spouse first. If it's something's wrong with him, yes, I'm going to talk to him first. But if it's like a sacrifice thing, hypothetically speaking, right?
So yeah, tell me what scenario you were saying. You're saying, like, you mean like if you had to kill somebody, like sacrifice like that?
No. But let's say there was a car accident and the car was over a cliff, and there's the husband and the husband and the child. Who do you grab? I've heard my grandmother when she was alive say, "I'm gonna grab my husband because he's the one I made the child with. I can make another one." Where when I had that hypothetical thing with her, I was like, "I'm grabbing the kid because I'm not gonna get over that child not being there, or so a sacrifice." But if you're talking about,
but you'll get over that nigga that took care of your black ass, that protected your black ass, that gave you a beautiful child, put the seed inside of you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get over it.
Fuck that nigga. I can get another him, but not this other baby.
I can't get over
Tasha, I love you.
No.
That's why I love you, because we talk real things here at Hump Day Romance. Because listen, I'd have left your black ass, baby. I'd have been gone.
I can't I'm sorry, but if you talk about food, yes, I'm gonna serve that man
what you first. So let's stick with this because I love your opinion, and I love, this is why all opinions here rock. I love it, right? Protector.
Yeah.
Natasha, her hypothetical nigga been sacrificed for her. He done been a good man. You know how much pussy he turned down to be with her? And if it came down, she is throwing this nigga off the cliff with no problem. Do you understand that being a man is a thankless job?
Natasha, have you ever heard the song by Dax, "To Be a Man"?
No.
Oh, so God, I love that,
the song called "To Be a Man" by Dax.
No.
Hey Zeus, you heard that song?
I heard it once or twice. It's a fire song. I couldn't say how it go though.
I'll listen to it tonight.
Yeah, that's well. It says alone. To be a man is a lonely road, and they don't understand that our spouses and everything, do not understand the stuff that we go through or anything like that until we die, and then they miss us, and then they go to another man. For comfort from somebody else.
Oh, they gonna
Now,
find somebody else, that's for sure.
with all of that, for me, me personally, in my house, I tell my children and everybody that everything is my fault. Anything that happens here is me. Everything stops with me. So anything that happens here is on me.
Okay.
If my children go outside, they act up or whatever, that's my fault. If my wife go outside and act up, it's still my fault. We're gonna have words when we get home, but it's still my fault. Now, trying to be a leader in the house, and then always getting second guessed, or somebody always going over there and like, oh, you can't say nothing to them, and all that's annoying as crap. And it's one of the things you just feel disrespected. You feel like that no matter what you say, it's gonna be wrong. And who wants to walk around somebody that's gonna be living on eggshells the whole goddamn time?
Nobody. But
That's
is that
right.
what the song is about, or we moved on to something else?
You
Hey,
would have
that's
to
a
listen. You
long
have to
song.
listen
Like,
to it.
that's a long song premise. This must be the jam.
And he has two versions of it. He got the regular thing, and then he got the what he called the mega remix, where it's like 4 or 5 more people on it that's taking their own individual verses. But
Got
both of them come out to be pretty powerful though.
Okay.
Man,
I will
I'm gonna have to go
definitely
listen
check
to
out.
that myself, man.
Yeah.
Yo, Protector, you gave I've been on live with people that say stupid things, and you dropped a lot of great energy and information. Like the way that you're leading your household. I say that same thing to people. I say it's my fault. That same shit that you say, I say, listen, if they're part of my tribe and I'm leading it, it's my fault. If I have a woman that I'm with and she feels like it's okay to go out, she go out and cuss people out, people in my family, or she does something that I don't approve of, same thing, it's my fault. Because I should have communicated to you in the beginning, hey, that's not how I roll. And same thing with our kids. If our kids are talking or doing a certain thing, it's for us to address it like, hey, that's not okay. Let's go ahead and correct this. But that's why I say a lot of people to be leaders. Everybody wants to be the leader until it's time to take accountability. And you took accountability just fresh off the rip. So, hey, brother, much respect to you because they're lucky to have a brother like you, doing their thing, man. For sure, for sure. Natasha would throw your ass off the cliff still. It don't matter. But we both appreciate you. You're still going off that motherfucking
I'm
cliff, though. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. Like
But you
the
should
Bible
ask.
told me I'm supposed to give my life for my family, so I'm okay with that.
man, listen,
Thank you,
that's exactly what I'm
Dexter.
talking about, man. So listen, I appreciate you, bro. What I want you to do is this your first time seeing me on live?
Yeah, this is my first time seeing you on live. However, I have seen all your Hump Day Romance. The whole thing with the insurance thing is hilarious.
Oh, stay in your lane
Like
insurance.
I didn't show so many people that when I showed the thing with the air traffic thing.
Oh,
That's
with
funny as
Elliptical
crap too.
Airlines. Yeah.
Um I went and I showed so many people on that, especially when I first got into the reserves. I was on active duty for a while, and then when I got in the reserves is when I really started looking at it. But I was looking at it when I was on active duty, and then I went to the reserves, and then I really started showing everybody that, and they love all your videos or whatever.
Hey, man, thank y'all for y'all service, man. I appreciate y'all putting y'all lives on the line, putting your emotional, your relationships, man. Y'all go through so much, brother. And if don't nobody tell you I appreciate you, I appreciate y'all because I love the military. Y'all some funny motherfuckers, and y'all got some good stories. Don't let y'all niggas invite me to some shit because I want to know
Oh
everything.
God.
I want to know everything, but I appreciate you, and hopefully, man, you'll join my new Patreon community where we're gonna be doing this, just the unrated, the raw version, because we can't say certain things on Facebook. But I created a community where literally I want parents, brothers and sisters from all over, to be able to come to a space and do like we used to do back in the day. We used to be able to have grown people conversation, not pinning men against women. That shit that goes on the internet. I don't like that shit, bro. We need each other. and we all act goofy at some point, and we all think we right. We all are wrong. We all are just products of our environment, the way we grew up. But we have a choice every day to change how we think, how we live, and how we want to be. So I appreciate you, Cat Daddy, man. You the one, not the two. And yeah, man, I put the link in the bio. I hope I see you as a Patreon member, man, because I have new Stay in Your Lanes and I have new Hump Day Romances that I ain't showed you motherfuckers yet. Just because I ain't dropped it don't mean a nigga ain't been working. And these topics, y'all know I like to say it in a certain way. So yeah, let me just say it's about to get real fun in this community. So I hope to see y'all there, man. And thanks for coming on the live, bro. I appreciate you.
Hey, I wanted to I told the people in the military, I like, if I can do one thing with Rope Zeus, it'll be hilarious. Like one
Oh,
skit. And it's like
hey.
I was like, if I could do one skit with it, I think we'll have balls, especially since both of us from Norfolk.
Oh,
I was born
listen,
and
man.
raised there.
Listen. You still live in Norfolk or you out?
Oh, I live in Houston now.
Houston. Hey, I love that. Man, listen. Um, First off, you don't meet a lot of people from Norfolk. So that's one. But when you do, it's special. And then two, you might have an opportunity to collaborate with me in a way. So I'll give you a sneak peek of what me and my team have been working on a little bit. But those Stay in Your Lane insurances that y'all, know that's a segment in Hump Day Romance.
Mm-hmm.
Not only do I have new ones, but I figured out a way where you guys can be Stay in Your Lane agents as well. And I want to expand the company. So I have these relationship contracts that you guys
Okay.
are going to be able to literally videotape yourselves giving your significant other, your side piece, your co-worker, your baby mama, your baby daddy, your wife, your husband. There are contracts when they are slipping. You're going to be able to do these and give them to them in real life, print them out, and you guys are going to be real life Stay in Your Lane agents. And y'all going to videotape yourselves giving these people, catch the live reaction. You're going to send them to me, and I'm going to post them, and we're going to collaborate because it's a lot of people that need to stay in their lane. But more importantly, it's a lot of relationships that need laughter. We got to get back to like when we know how to have fun with this thing, man. And imagine you give your wife, y'all get y'all groove on tonight, y'all do y'all thing. Then the next morning you hit her with a little citation like, hey, the cheeks was a little, you didn't give me your best tonight. So this is a citation. You got 30 days to get your shit together. All right. The sloppy toppy was a little too quick. I felt too much teeth. That's assault and bitery. So none of that.
And when I get off the camera, I have to answer for that.
Listen, there you go. So
People in trouble.
I look forward to just showing you guys all the fun, creative world that I've created. I kind of created like Hump Day Romance is my relationship in living color, or relationship Dave Chappelle show. Everything from co-parenting to what it's like to go through divorce, to what it's like when you have to be a stepfather or a stepmother, what goes through your mind. Like, you a father, so I know so much shit goes to your head. Like, these motherfuckers, they been driving me crazy about these kids, my wife. Look, it's funny if we look at it from a certain angle, and God has given me that angle to see it. And I want to bring conversation back into the bedroom. It's hard to have tough conversation these days, Protector. It's hard. It's difficult. And
Mm-hmm.
most men don't know how to kind of have a tough conversation in a light way. Having a deep, tough conversation, right? Like some gritty shit like death, but doing it in a way where you're not dragging it down, but you're saying it in a light way. That's a skill and an art.
And I have a question, if Protector doesn't mind answering it.
Oh my.
Which Stay in Your Lane is your favorite?
The one is my favorite was the first one that I saw when he like when he was doing the thing when he was doing the thing with at the end the girl was knocking on the door like real hard and everything like that, and so said, "What are you doing here? You
Yeah.
you can't."
That's the
That
original one,
like that
yeah.
was my first one I ever saw, and I look like that. This is funny as crap. They have that whole thing. He said, like a good side joint, stay in your lane, and then he go like this, like
You know the song. Look at that.
He said,
at the end with the guy.
look like
Uh,
tickling balls. It's like, oh, you.
no.
So,
You doing like this. He like, and
yeah.
you doing like that at the end.
So this is from the Spike Lee movie, Do the Right Thing.
Yeah,
Oh.
I remember that.
Yup. I love, you got to put the culture in things. I love putting certain things in there and then people catch it later. But yo, man, like, I love that. Natasha loves to stay in your lanes as well. And I was just like, man, I would love to see people pranking their cousins, their girlfriends, their boyfriends, whatever. You might have a girlfriend. You like, hey, I want to get promoted to the boyfriend. Like, this is my notice. Like, I want to. We need better communication, and laughter is just a universal language, bro. It's universal, man. So anyway, thank you for coming on this live, big dog. I appreciate you. I hope this won't be your last time with us. And yeah, man, as always, I appreciate you, man. Miss Natasha, you good with the protector? Because he did a great job.
I think he was great. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks for answering that question. And I hope everything goes well with your wife tonight. You don't get in trouble because of this.
Oh no,
I don't get in trouble.
there we go.
I have way too many sisters, and I go around a lot of stuff.
Understood. Yep.
So even when I had girlfriends, it was like they get mad, and I got 6 reasons why you shouldn't do anything to me.
Ooh,
And then
that.
I have 6 sisters,
Okay.
so I got 6 reasons why you shouldn't do anything to me.
Mm.
So, and since women think all the time, and they had like 6 reasons off a specific number, so then I'll name off each one of my sisters, and then I'll do it like spades, and I'll like impossible 4 more. Now name off my cousins.
That's right. He ain't gonna be getting hit on. He said, y'all ain't gonna be whooping my ass.
Understood.
Hell no. All right, Protector. I appreciate you, big dog. Have a good night, man.
You too, man.
What's up? Now that was fun.
That was fun.
Look at you. I saw it all over your face. It's written all over your face.
But you know, the one that I like, the my favorite for staying in the lane is the one where she comes and she's wearing the hair bonnet, and she's like, why don't you take me out to date, like that.
Damn, I forgot about that one.
And that was funny because I was like, what's she doing here with a bonnet on her head? Like,
you know what? I hate bonnets. Like,
that's why you did that.
Yes, I despise when I see women in public with a bonnet on and don't even think you're gonna try to talk to me with a bonnet on, because baby, I look like the type of nigga that is dealing with women with bonnets, baby. If you think me and you go together,
and
it must be Ray Charles up in here.
I saw one. The first bonnet experience was when I was on a plane going to Jamaica for a friend's wedding, and it wasn't even one. It was like 2 of them, and they came on the plane with bonnets on their head.
That shit embarrassing. That's how you know the difference between ladies and hood rats.
Woo,
now I'll give you this. Sometimes it's like I give exception, right? Mind you, put a hood on, put a hood over it. Like some women trying to not mess their hair up because they about to go to a wedding. I get it, but my thing is, mama, grown people never let you go outside looking crazy. They always like, you step out this house, you represent this family, you're not about to go out here looking crazy.
Right. That's right.
That's the cloth I'm cut from.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was like,
you said that the wedding was in Jamaica?
Yeah, I was on the plane and they were getting on. They were, and
did you get on something in Jamaica? Did you get your groove back? Did you get on some Jamaican?
No, I didn't do it.
Jamaican jerk patty?
No, I didn't do none of that.
You didn't get any jerk chicken?
I didn't get jerk chicken. No.
You ain't let nobody taste your goat?
Nope, no goat. Nothing.
You gave no throat?
Nope, none of that.
That's crazy.
It was a friend. It was like a work friend. So yeah.
Oh, so you ain't getting no work throat.
No, okay. I ain't do nothing. I was good. I was very good. No, I observed, but I didn't do anything.
Danielle Nisi says spouse. This is when we talk about the spouse conversation. Spouse.
Oh yeah, I saw a lot of people.
Yeah, we got to get better at like reading the comments right there. But spouse, because We are supposed to be raising the children together. I need my partner to be well. We are equally committed for the children. I agree. I agree. I agree. But like I said, if people like, hey man, fuck the spouse, I'll make another one with another person. It's that mom thing, and I think moms sometimes think that dads like are not connected to our children. It is so weird to me. I'd be like, you do know that it started with in my balls, right? Like, you do know science, because you was like, I carried her for 9 months. You know how long this nigga been brewing in my nutsack? Sorry. So I'm just saying.
You know what? A lot of people agree with you on that. I think everyone agree with you.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. The good thing about it is you don't need nobody to agree with shit. You grown. You
don't.
You got your hair pulled to the side. Give a fuck. Shit, you sitting on a big ass. Everybody know that.
I don't want to hear about that anymore. Moving on. Who else said something? Somebody, you gotta keep reading.
Have y'all ever met a person who slaps God in the face for a gorgeous gift? Do you know how many people out here who are hind pots challenged? You know what hind pots are? That's what old people call ass. Hind pots. There's a lot of people who wish they had hind pots. You walking around here disrespecting God, like I don't want it. Don't look at it. And it's like, okay, but look how many women spend dollars of money. I'm just saying.
I know. Yeah.
You could donate booty. You could donate booty meat, make money at the same time, but instead you trying to hide that dump truck because
I thought about it. I thought about donating it so people, because I heard that they took it out your behind to put it in people's lips, and I was like, they can take mine if they want.
You mean they would take out your booty meat and put your butt in somebody's lips so they have ass mouth?
Whatever it was,
yeah, booty lips.
They could take it
because you just have so much access of meat.
Yep, just take.
That's how I feel about my wood, man. I feel like, man, I should just donate some meat for niggas that ain't, I do a meat donation. I still be good.
Some people need the donation. You should give it.
Meat don't. Nah.
Yeah, you gonna keep it?
Nah, I'm stingy. I gotta keep every inch God gave me the way He wanted it. So, listen, we get ready to get out of here, man. Is there any last things? Let me before you have any last words before I say our last comments. And hey guys, if you guys got anything, go ahead and hit me with the last. If y'all have any questions, what did y'all think about this live? Did y'all like it? Do you want me to do more of it? Let me know. And yeah, who's about to be signed up? Who about to be a part of my 1,000 challenge member? So I got the challenge.
Everybody here.
Yes, I'm excited, man. Like, I want to get 1,000 members on the Patreon. Shout out to Natasha. Natasha and I, we've been putting this Patreon together. Natasha came and gave great ideas about what she felt like the community would want from me. A certain place where you guys can get more of me than I've actually ever given you. And this is where people who really love what I do, watching me, talking to me, interacting with me, I'm able to give you guys myself more in a full way, not just you guys consuming me just in clips, So thank you, Natasha, because I'm very excited about this community. What do you have anything that you want to say about what we got coming up, or how you feel about anything, the live, anything?
And I think everybody's going to have a really great time. Zeus is doing some unscripted. It is very raw, very unfiltered. It is a whole different side to him.
Yeah.
So if you really want to know about that side, you definitely have to become a member of the Patreon or the Relationship Lab. It's so many names now.
Yeah. And Top Rope Studios. I know so many names, right? But yeah, it's under Top Rope Zeus. I put the link in the bio, and what you're gonna get, like I said, you guys are getting full episodes, not just clips, but full episodes of Hump Day Romance. My series with my girl Pretty Ricky, movies that I've done, skits that I've done with content creators from all around the country. I have all those things you guys are going to have access to, as well as my new stuff, because I'm so excited.
You should be.
I'm so excited. I was going through scripts the other day about what new episodes that I want to get shot before the end of the year, because I want to be on Tubi. I want to be on the Amazon's Primes. I want you guys to be able.
Great idea. Yeah.
Absolutely, I want you guys to be able to watch the content, to be able to get a laugh, a thought, and do it from the comfort of your own home on the big screen. Not to say you guys can't watch my YouTube channel as well, but I really, really, really am feeling like, man, the goal is to get out every idea before it's too late. And I don't mean like a nigga dying or nothing like that, but from the first slap and cry, shit, we all start to die. But anyway, I'm excited, and yeah, that's all I got, man. Shout out to Denise. Go ahead.
Denise, I do have a question, and I hope Denise or who, whoever's left can answer this. But quick question: Are booty calls like time? Do they have time restraints? Like, do they have to be during the evening? Can they be during the day, like a lunch break?
Tasha, why you act like you ain't never had no booty call before? Shout out to Protector. He said, I don't know this question. Why you act like you ain't never had no booty call before?
Of course, I've had them.
Exactly. So won't you tell us how yours go, and then we can figure it out, like, or in the past.
I want to know. Okay, this is what happened today, right? Everybody here. So, and I wanted to ask Zeus, because he's a friend and whatnot. So I'm like, male friend, tell me what this is. Okay. So I'm minding my business. I'm on the computer. I'm doing my thing. And I get a text. Hey, Tasha, how you doing? This is how I'm thinking.
I'm about to say you saw a text and that's the face that you saw? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Hey, Tasha, how you doing? I'm getting ready to do a lunch break. How about I come by and see you? Now, mind you, this man ain't never been in my house. So I'm thinking, what you coming to my house for? For lunch? Break?
Yeah,
what?
He's trying to give you a glizzy.
Booty call?
Yeah, he's trying to serve you up a glizzy.
Is a glizzy, is that, because I don't know this language stuff. So, is that like
fresh glizzy too?
Like, is that a Virginia afternoon?
Oh no, a glizzy is actually like more of a, I learned about it from DC, but a glizzy is like universal at this point. A glizzy is like, you ever see those hot dogs, those big sausages on like the 7-Eleven, like little rotator thing?
Yes.
Right. That's a glizzy. He just wanted to give you his. So yeah, he was trying to serve you up a glizzy. But go ahead. Yeah.
So I thought booty calls happen at between midnight to 3 in the morning, maybe 4.
Mm-hmm.
Like somebody said something.
There's no time frame for a booty call. A booty call is whenever you call.
It's whenever you. So I didn't know. Okay, I was confused. Yeah. I'm like scratching my head.
Are you like one of them people that only can have sex at night?
No.
Oh, I'm about to say, because I hate them type of people. People like, oh, it's gotta be nighttime.
Is that like a holiday thing? Because of cuffing? Does that have something to do with that?
No, I just think some people just are so rigid and they can only do things one way that they take it into the bedroom. Like you'd be surprised at how many people.
I'm just like, I was busy. I'm working. Like you just go.
Yeah, I don't like women. Yeah, that when women are prudes in the bedroom, I'm like, man, making my weenie soft, man. I can't do it. Like I don't like that rigid stuff. But yes, Danielle told me don't donate my man meat. Don't donate it.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, there's no time frame. Eileen, is there a time frame for a booty call? Like, does it have to be at night? Eileen said no.
No, it's any time during the day. So
it can be church hours, Bible study hours.
Okay.
Whenever she leaking, I guess.
All right, I just needed to know that.
So now when he called, you're gonna be like, oh, okay, it's appropriate time. It's good.
No, I'm gonna be like,
you look like you the type to pray for dick, and then when it comes to you, you push it away.
I don't gotta pray for it.
I know listen, shit. If I could hear some of these prayers, boy, listen. You look like the type to pray for the dick, and then when it comes to your door, you be like, ooh, get away from here. Scat, dick. Get away. Scat.
Nope. I'm the one with the black satin robe, lingerie. Come on in. Like a Tubi movie.
Come on in.
Like the Tubi movie.
You like Eartha Kitt? Marcus.
That's right.
I've been expecting you, darling.
Come on in, Marcus.
You open your coat up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hell yeah.
Yeah, okay.
It just slightly falls to the side. Hello.
And show a little side titty.
Just a little bit.
I love a good side titty. Side titties don't get appreciated enough, but I love a good side titty.
So yeah.
Listen, I love that for you. Good job, Natasha.
Oh, thank you.
That is awesome. Well, listen, man, I had a great time on this live. Thank you for pulling up on me. You have any final thoughts before I give my final whoop-de-whoop? Do you have any final thoughts?
Yes, you. Now I have no final. I thought this was fun as always. And I'm sure it'll be much more unfiltered and better when everyone joins the Patreon. And tell your friends, your family, your mom. I have an older mom. She's like 70 plus. She loves him now.
Do not tell. Okay, don't tell none of these people about this. You want to know why? Because I am going to be talking a lot of shit, and I do not want y'all up here telling these people that look, I got a lot of shit to say, and I'm talking my shit. So do not come on this thing if I'm not for everybody. I'm not going. I'm gonna keep it a
But
buck.
you know, they've seen the video, so they've got an idea.
Yeah, but people want that cookie cutter shit, and that's just not my thing. Like I have to be very honest with the narrative, and we're gonna be raw as a straw. Now I know there's a lot of people in this chat that loves raw.
Okay,
I
there
know
you
that.
go.
Y'all got kids.
But you don't want to scare people off, so.
But no, here I do though. See, this is what me and Natasha we this is where we
Before?
yeah, this is where we
Okay.
I can be too artsy fartsy for Natasha when I explain why certain things. She may think I'm too artsy fartsy. And I explain to her that I don't chase, I attract.
Okay.
And I'm for who I'm for, and I would rather focus on developing my skill set and being like a really good place for like whoever I'm for, to where it's like, man, I love Zeus because he's so distinctively like I can't get that anywhere. Versus me trying to make myself appealable to all people. I think all people should be able to see themselves in me, but that's not my responsibility to ask. No, exactly. But I know a lot of creators. They're like, hey, come join me. I'm saying, I'm a real person. And if you want to have real conversations and get some funny shit, but also too, you're going to get some common sense. You're going to get people to give you good perspectives. And I'm not here to pander. And I'm also not a man versus woman. I love all people. Okay. I love all people, but we need to have a space where somebody's telling us what we don't want to hear.
Okay.
Because a lot of us have people in our family that can't tell us shit. But if a stranger says it in a certain way, you like, the way Natasha said that kind of hit different. Or the way Zeus said it, I've never heard anybody say it like that. Right? So, and I really grow from talking to people like how we talk to Protector, how I talk to you, how you got, when people ask me about certain scenarios that they got going on, I really enjoy that type of conversation. I've been doing it for years. So I'm definitely walking the line in my purpose. And I appreciate it because I love people. I love talking shit. I love going into real life. You know, when your mind is like a paper, it's like your mind is like a paper plane. And when it gets wind, it's like all these thoughts. And very rarely do we get to say all these thoughts out loud to real people in real time. A lot of times they just bounce around in our head.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? We have thousands of thoughts a day. I know I do all the time, and I'm not able to get all of them out. So now that I have the Patreon, I'm able to do raw audio live where I can just say exactly how I'm feeling, and whoever hears it, this is just for my community. I will never put it out on the internet. Some of this content I am never putting out on the internet because this is only for a certain type of people who've really been through life. And most people, if you haven't loved a person, if you haven't attempted to be a parent or attempted to have a dream, you don't know you can't say what people have gone through because you got to live life to experience it. You feel me? You got to live life. So I love when people have been through wild shit. I love it. I love it. And you're somebody who has a lot of experience. So I appreciate you coming on here. I appreciate all of you guys. Thank you, Miss Danielle, Protector, everybody that came on to the live, Sanice, Miss Brown, Midget. I appreciate you. Thank you, Miss Natasha. And as always, man, I'm going to be up here again. And I'm going to be going not just Wednesdays, but Wednesday's my day. Wednesdays, 9 p.m. I might even start going on a little earlier. But what I will do, because Natasha's like, Zeus, why don't you promote and let us know when you're coming on? She right. She be right. She right. I'm left. But I'm gonna get it together.
Yes, you are.
And I'm gonna do a 30-day challenge, guys, where I go live once. I'm thinking about it. When I say thinking about it, I mean I'm really considering it, but I really want to go live for 30 days where I give you guys more of me. I feel like I just like helping people. I do. I like making people's day better. I like giving people a nugget, a perspective of something that maybe help get them through another day, another week, another whatever. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for taking the time out to rock with me and my guest, Natasha, and my surprise guest, Protector. And as always, I appreciate you guys. Look out for the new Stay in Your Lane. Thank you to all my Patreon members. I want 1,000 Patreon members. That is my goal. So please help me to meet my goal. But also remember, I'm going to be providing you guys. This is going to be the best money you ever motherfucking spent. I tell you that. Because I want to hear what you guys are going through. So we'll have some therapy together. We'll rock. And I think also, too, you'll meet some other people in the community for those that are looking for like-minded individuals. So you might find somebody to rub up against, okay? Because Natasha pulling up in robes and shit, silk, with a ST, side titty.
You got comments if you want to read it before you go. I see them popping up.
Denise says, loved this time. Thank you, Denise. I love that. Next time we'll start doing where we'll all have our little drinks or we'll have our little,
Nice.
Yeah, whatever sponsor I have, you guys will learn more about me on the lives, about what I'm into, and then I'll be able to give you guys personal recommendations of, just things that I like that I think you might like as well. But yeah, shout out to you, shout out to Sinise, and Danielle says, love, keep us in the loop if you host anything live. Yes, I will be promoting it, so you guys stay locked into my channel. Also, like I said, if you guys want to really become family, make sure you subscribe to my Patreon. I have 3 different tiers. You guys can pick which ones you want to be a part of, but that's where you guys can find me every week. Of course, I'm still going to be up here. You're still going to see my videos, but they're going to be the clips and they're going to be the edited versions. And I'm not putting the bloopers up here. I'm putting all that on the Patreon. And the unedited stuff that I can't say is going to be on the Patreon. So I appreciate you guys. And listen, Natasha's forehead is looking good. So y'all better holler at her. Holler at this woman. She hot. She hot.
But it was really nice meeting all of you there, and I hope you all come to the Patreon. It's gonna be so
absolutely, man. I appreciate y'all as always. I'm Top Rope Zeus. Live your dreams, not your